Right, so a lot of people aren't going to like this, but let's just get into it. So we all know that mindsets are going to be super important for any type of success, any type of achievement. But unfortunately, a lot of people reside in this loser mindset, loser mentality. And it's often the crucial thing which is holding you back and preventing you from actually achieving the things that you set out to do. So how do you do that? Well, you need to transition towards a winner mentality. I know it sounds a bit corny, I know it sounds a bit cliche, but there are common traits you were doing here and common things you were missing here that can take you from average to good to great, and fundamentally will break the common pattern and common cycle of you starting something and then failing. So listen up. Look, this list isn't exhaustive. This list wasn't made for me to look down on anyone who's doing these things. This is purely a piece of self-expression based on the lessons that I've learned, based on the traits that I admire now versus the ones that I didn't admire back then. The lessons gained through maturity over these past 10 years or so. I'm going to try and one take this one, chop it up. But I guess first and foremost, like, why would you listen to me on this topic? Well, it's solely through lived experience. I'm 29 years old, and it took me a long time to realise that my own mindset was my own greatest hurdle. I'd set myself up for certain traps because of a lot of these loser mentality characteristics I was living by. And it wasn't until a lot of the transition over to this side, when I started taking things more seriously, valuing my word, valuing my body and my health, nothing really changed until I started abiding by these certain characteristics. So let me start by just reading out some of these loser mentality traits. Chasing ephemeral pleasures. You're chasing girls, validation, alcohol, social, partying. You likely got a low sense of self-worth. You're likely a bit desperate, potentially a bit arrogant, potentially a bit entitled and expecting life to just happen for you. Your work rate's low, you're a people pleaser, and ultimately you're just too scared of other people's opinions, which ties all of this together and keeps you stuck in that mentality. That is almost entirely how I spent my teenage years and early 20s, chasing the short-lived pleasures, chasing validation, not really getting anywhere, just expecting things to happen. And I've done well. By all accounts, I've done pretty well. Working for a top-tier bank, earning good money, earning a lot more than a lot of my friends, and on a clear trajectory to earn quite a lot more. But it's just empty. Probably drinking about 3-4 times a week minimum. Balancing that with the gym, but my physique was not good. Chasing validation, chasing girls, chasing social, not really working as hard as I should have been. A lot of expectation, just expecting things to happen. It's just shit. You're never going to get anywhere that way. Or at least you'll never live a fulfilling life that way. So what would you define as the winner mentality? Well, it's always remaining a student. It's always working diligently and hard. It's actually taking the opportunities in front of you and following your own intuition towards them, taking risk, learning skills and actually implementing them, transferring them, surrounding yourself with inspiration and working with people that are going to make you better, not just following the leader, not just following the crowd. Standing out, doing your own thing. The final one I put down was implementing knowledge. So I think a lot of people get stuck in this mental masturbation concept of knowledge where you're just absorbing information and you think you're being productive because you're listening to something intelligent. But then an hour goes by, a day goes by, a week goes by, you forget it. You don't use it. It's entertainment. In a nutshell, you're just seeking out challenge. You're learning from experience, you're trying to be better. You're not doing the easy things, you're doing the hard things because you know longer term down the road, that's going to benefit you far more than that short-lived pleasure. Drinking on the weekend versus going to the gym for 6 weekends in a row. Just different objectives. So what are the practical steps? Well, put yourself first, invest in yourself, lock yourself away for a bit, stop chasing people, chasing things, follow your interests, your passions, your hobbies and work towards them. I'm sharing that with you. Some people learn too late, maybe I did, but I know there's a lot of people still doing these things. Late 20s, early 30s, some even further. Don't be that person. What's going to make you proud in 20 years? The fact that you built something and worked on something and developed a skill which is paying you, or the fact that you've just drank 15 beers every day for the past 9 years? It's fun, isn't it? It is fun, but you've got to have bigger ambitions. Otherwise you're just an alcoholic, or you can actually achieve something. And look, each to their own. But I know what I want. I know what I want to go. I'm just saying these characteristics from how I've gone from here to here, so crucial. And I'm only here. I want to get to here. So in another 3, 4, 5, 6 years, I'll update this video and I'll tell you how I've elevated from here to here and the steps accordingly. But I know I'm doing that and I will do that. Probably a bit scattergun, but hopefully a little bit helpful. Stop doing this, do more of this.